Sagittarius, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Mana Ilena. We're going to tap into some general messages for you guys today. It's been a little minute, I know. Life has been lifing over here. Lots of changes, lots of transitions, lots of things that I'm really like getting used to, if I'm being quite honest with you. Some of the energy has been quite intense. Kind of brighten it up a little bit. I think that's better. It's been quite intense for me, myself, and just integrating all the new changes and all the different parts, man. Oh, life has definitely been lifing. All right, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and get into it because I can't be here too long. So I want to start, and if you catch this later, that's perfectly fine. Do me a favor, hit the like button, tap in, comment, all right, subscribe if you feel called to. If you want a personal reading, www.manailena.com. Okay, feel free to email me before you book if you have any questions at tarotmanailena@gmail.com. All right, you can just check the description box. Okay, please do remember this is general. Tap into your discernment, honor your higher self, and take what resonates. Okay, love you, Sag. Let's get your messages. Before I was doing your reading, right now, I Want to Dance with Somebody by Whitney Houston is on, but I was hearing that song by her called How Will I Know? How will I know if he really loves me? I say a prayer. So, I don't know, when I heard that song in my head, the message came through that a lot of you are like ready for new love to fill your life, whatever form that might be. Even if it's not romantic, it could be platonic, it could be a project, a passion project, excuse me. Overall energy, I love it. The High Priest of Atlantis with chakra healing. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Sag, I feel like you're one of the ones that's definitely been coming out of your hermit mode. If you've been in hermit mode, or you going through your like spiritual awakening, that hermit part of your spiritual awakening, a lot of you are coming back into the body, the physical, the 3D, you know. And so what I feel like you're wanting more of is experiences now. Now you want to connect with more people. This is where that energy of the new love coming in and all of that as well. So it has a lot to do with you really grounding the energies down here in the 3D, all of the soul work and shit that you've been doing, really now bringing it down and making it practical, making it work for you. Hey, Roseanne. Hello. How are you today? Thanks for stopping in. Alrighty. Give me more on that energy for Sag. Thank you. Oh, I love it. The Four of Wands. Beautiful. Getting your household in order. Okay, like your actual house, but also like your body, right? The Four of Wands is also the foundation, okay? A strong foundational energy. It's the one of the more mature manifestations of Aries energy, which is where the North Node is, okay? And then on the bottom of the deck, speaking of Aries, all right, we got the Tower. So this is like, were you the one who got the reading that said return to homeostasis? Because this is what this feels like, you know, like you're just maybe now getting to a point where you, I'm great. Thank you so much for asking. You're just now getting to a point where you might be feeling like you're on stable ground, like you're finding your footing, you know, like things are starting to make sense, you know? Cut the deck. Yeah, the Eight of Cups. You know, a lot of you had to walk away from a lot of things. What was that plan? No, scrub. Some of you, this was definitely on the heels, off the heels of you walking away from something with the Eight of Cups. 10 of Pentacles behind it. Something you really thought you wanted. The Eight of Wands. That's your energy too. Okay, so Saggies overall vibe. Six of Wands. Oh yeah, you had like a big ego death. And with that ego death was a lot, you know. Oh wow, this is beautiful. You have the Six of Wands, the Hierophant, the Strength card. Sorry guys, a call coming in. Let me get that off. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Let me just go ahead and ignore it for now. Okay, a big ego death, because look, the Five of Wands on the bottom of the deck, there was a lot of like inner conflict that you were going through, Sag, in the past. And so we know, so within, so without. So because there was a lot of inner conflict, you could have felt like there was conflict in your relationships or people around you, friends, romantic partners. Okay, Knight of Pentacles, feeling like things were moving slow or your manifestations were slowing down. You know, you could have been feeling this energy, but I feel like it was a result of some inner conflict that you may have been going through. Okay, and I feel like what the Six of Wands is trying to tell me is that a lot of that inner conflict had to do with maybe going after things that weren't necessarily genuine to who you are, or who you were, you know, or who you thought you were. I feel like that's the big thing about it, who you thought you were. Okay, and it was about like redirecting yourself. Oh, you know what it reminds me of? If you've ever heard that J. Cole song called Love Yours, there's this line in there where he says, the good news is you came a long way. The bad news is you went the wrong way, right? It feels like that. I don't think that there's a wrong way, but this feels like that type of vibe. You know, like, dang, I got this and now it's like, did I really want this? You know? So I feel like you went through a lot of that, and that's a lot of what you left behind in the past, because in the present moment it's the Hierophant, right? That's like a big ego death. Where's that Hierophant in the present? Energies. I got some music playing in the background. If you guys see me looking, I'm like trying to see what the tunes are. Page of Swords, the Seven of Wands here. You found your voice as well. I feel like we'd be talking about that. Yes. The Tower. You finding your voice has really broken down a lot of false systems in your life, or people who weren't really supposed to be there. They were only there because they were connected to that you thought you were. You know what I mean? Cut the deck. Yeah, Nine of Wands. And it's crazy because now, by you showing up more authentically as yourself, as who you are unapologetically, some of you could be feeling this sense of like, I don't know whether to use the term loneliness or aloneness. All right, you could be feeling by yourself, right? It could be revealing a lot. But I'm going to tell you, I also feel like there's this optimism there too, Sag, that although things are changing rapidly, people are leaving, or whatever dynamics of the relationships in your life are changing, I feel this optimism that is so innate to you, right? That you know, like, yeah, look at that. Wheel of Fortune, King of Cups, that better things are coming. And this Strength card indicates that. Let's see. And then we'll tap into a quick love message today too. See? You just had to have the courage to do it. And Sag, we've been talking about courage for you and just faith, right? Jupiter, that energy. Look, the sun, this Leo energy. Beautiful. There is like Sagittarius. I know that I feel like it's getting redundant. Like I feel like I've gotten redundant saying it, but I cannot help the messages that keep coming for you of like this coming back to yourself, but upgraded. Like you have gained so much wisdom, whatever you went through. Okay, whatever that tower moment was. Okay, it was to really build faith. Okay, I'm also hearing to break certain codependencies, right? Because some of us were not voicing what we really thought or were, you know, wanted to say out of fear that, there it is, cut the deck, and the Eight of Cups will be abandoned. They're not going to love me. The Lover's right behind that. The Fool. I'm not going to find anything like it. Guidance on this for Sag. Five of Swords and the Creator. Guidance in this little section here. Five of Swords and the Creator card, which I like to show everybody in this deck. It says no at the bottom of the deck. This really feels like Spirit telling you, yeah, look at that Six of Cups. You've already been shown like what's inauthentic to you and how that went. Okay, so now that you're in a better place of knowing who you truly are, or realizing who you truly are because of what you've gone through, you know, and transcended and alchemized. It's like When you know better, now you gotta do better. So what are you gonna go after this time with the Ace of Wands and the Strength card with the courage? Now that you have the courage is being afraid, doing it anyway, knowing people might be talking shit, but doing it anyway because it's been put on your heart and your spirit. It's been given to you, you know? So I feel like it's definitely a process, and I think that's why the messages keep coming out, because it is a process. For some, it might be easier to do or a quicker process. But that doesn't matter. Everybody's process is very unique. Okay, let's tap into love. Some of you, like, I see somebody who, like, they say something and then they're like, oh my God, did I just like say that? And I saw that when I was looking at this High Priest of Atlantis card with the chakra healing. I feel like if you're having instances like that, that's definitely your chakras, your system balancing itself out, right? Because just taking that example is, if you have a blocked throat chakra or an imbalance there, you know, it's going to feel weird once that starts to once that starts to balance itself out. It can feel uncomfortable at first if you're not used to that. Okay. So I definitely see 10 of Wands. Some of you could be dealing with another Sagittarius, especially in the past. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo, and Aries is out here as well. Oh, this is dope. Knight of Swords on the bottom of the deck. More of you speaking up, saying what you feel. Okay, in the past, the 10 of Wands, though, definitely something very heavy and burdensome. But with the 10 of Wands, it definitely feels like you reach the end with it. Like you had it up to however with it. The Lovers could have been a Gemini. Yeah, Knight of Swords. Whoever this was in the past that you were dealing with romantically could have been the catalyst for this finding your voice or balance in the throat chakra with the Knight of Swords and the Lovers. Yeah, 9 of Swords, the 7 of Wands here. Okay, some of you, I'm hearing like whatever that connection was literally that, to teach you to use your voice, to speak up, to say what you needed to say. And then I just talk about Saggies being in Hermit for a while, you know, for a long time, and you guys coming out of that. And this is the present energy with the Hermit card there. I get that as being you're very self-aware in love now. You know what I mean? Like, even to your own, we'll just call them flaws for lack of better words right now. Even to your own flaws, right? To your own shadow, your dark side, whatever. You know, you're very self-aware now, which I feel like is a difference from maybe a past you, Sag. And that's really important in love and, you know, attracting a partner. Yeah, the 10 of Cups here. The Knight of Pentacles. I think the self-awareness in love, Sag, is like knowing what makes you happy uniquely. Like, it may be, I don't know. I don't know if it's not like how if it's unconventional, something you want, or I don't know. But there's a deep message about, through even in your general messages, about finding what is unique to you, not being spoon-fed things or going after what you see other people. Like, it has to be a unique journey, because I'm just feeling like that's the only way you're going to feel fulfilled. Yeah. Knight of Pentacles, the 3 of Wands. Some of you are not really looking for anything super serious, I see. But it's almost like if you find something on an adventure or something like that, okay, let me indulge, let me see. Yeah, 6 of Swords. Devil, tell me about the Emperor here, please. 10 of Pentacles, the World. Ooh, and the 9 of Wands. That's beautiful. Okay, future energy, the Emperor, the 10 of Pentacles here. Excuse me, I was going to say the 9. And then, this is what gets me, the World in the 9 of Wands. It really feels like Sagittarius in the future energy and love, okay, specifically. This cycle of feeling this 9 of Wands like you are unsupported, or like, I don't know, love it, struggle. Okay, like if we could just sum it up, this energy of struggle, love, or feeling like love has to be a certain way that's toxic or something, that is really coming to an end here. And Aries, okay, specific Aries could mark the end of that for some of you. Okay, in fact, there's a lot of back and forth between Aries and Virgo energy. Okay. Yeah, Seven of Swords. Queen of Pentacles, wow, and the Creator card again that says no. Wow. Okay. Okay, so listen, because for some of you, hey, Bosky, please, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I hope you're doing well. So okay, this feels like, listen, with this Seven of Swords here, okay, let's talk about this. The Seven of Swords coming in. Some of you, there might be an offer, okay? But I get it, like, it could be, we'll say a test, for lack of better words, right? Because this Creator card and the Queen of Pentacles, it could be something, again, to come and, quote unquote, test how you feel about yourself, what you feel you're worthy of having, right? The type of man or woman you're worthy of having in love, what you believe you're worthy of attracting and having in love. Because for some of you, I don't know, this might be somebody who, maybe it looks good. I don't know, it looks good on paper, but this Seven of Swords is a little bit like, there's something that doesn't feel right about it. And I think the whole point of it, that your guides and the universe is trying to get you to maybe see about it, is that know your worth. Like, you can say no and you can still be good. You know, I think this is about, I really want to make it make sense for you. Like, I really think this is about maintaining all that you've learned, like all the wisdom, all the, thank you, all the growth, everything. Like, your main card out was the High Priest of Atlantis with chakra healing. Seven of Swords for Sag. Yeah, see, Seven of Swords, Four of Cups. Okay, and I can't ignore Lauryn Hill in the background with that thing. Guys, you know you better watch out. All right, it could be something to that same extent, where somebody comes in and you can feel their maybe in disingenuousness. That's a word. The Tower, the Knight of Pentacles here. Yeah, something about it. I don't know. I feel like that's a test, Sag. But again, though, in the same breath, I still feel like that wraps up some type of cycle of struggle love. Like, even if you reject said person, that wraps up a cycle, because you feel something intuitively that's off about it with the Seven of Swords. It can look good on paper, but you've learned in the past about disregarding your intuition. And I feel like we talked about that a little bit in the general message, about going after things that didn't align with us. In fact, that's exactly what that could be. Somebody who looks good, they got a nice car, they check off all the boxes on paper, but something still feels off. You know, it's almost like the universe is like, let me throw it back at them real quick and see, are they really ready to graduate to the next level? You know, I hate saying like test, but that's what that feels like. Okay, let's tap into your abundance message. Material things. You also have the Four of Wands here. Like, stability is very important for you. Stability is a big energy for you guys. Creating a solid foundation. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe like buying a house or something like that. That process might be in the works for some of you. Maybe you're getting prepared for that. Okay. Emperor. Some of you started maybe like a business, or you had an idea, because I clearly see the Emperor. Now we have the Ace of Wands. And we're talking about abundance, y'all. Material messages. Okay. For those of you, if this is a business, okay, like, you can do it, But what I do see just right off the top with the Seven of Wands here, it might, you know, you might gotta get a little dirty with the Seven of Wands. Okay, it's definitely gonna be a little hard work, you know, determination is what I will say. Determination, and really, like, I don't want to say hard work. Determination, really knowing what you want for yourself, and really believing that. It's sad you keep getting the same thing. I can't help but like notice that. About the Emperor. Two of Wands in reverse here. Okay, the Moon, the Devil. Okay, so some of you did try to start something in the past, and maybe, I don't know how that went, but I do see with the Two of Wands in reverse, there could have been a lack of planning. Okay, or for some of you, maybe a lack of help or partnership. Hold on, guys. No, like 10 more minutes, okay? All right, can you pull on this door? Thank you. Yes, it's Michael Jackson. Sorry, guys. All right. There could have been a lack of planning or a lack of help, okay, with the Two of Wands in reverse there. Also, I'm hearing a lack of direction, all right? With the Moon and the Devil here, I don't know. I feel like just that, maybe lack of planning or having lack of help or something like that with the Moon and the Devil could have really discouraged you. Okay, but I feel like the Ace of Wands, it's in the present. All right, so there's some beautiful energy here in the present moment. Ace of Wands. Get that Hierophant coming back out. This, I love you guys. Like, this is full circle. So yeah, maybe in the past, like I said, there was a little bit, maybe lack of planning. You do have the Emperor upright, but the Two of Wands, which is also Aries energy, along with the Emperor, is in reverse. But in the present, you got the Hierophant. Okay, this is higher thinking. Okay, the Ace of Wands, there's a lot more wisdom here now, maybe a lot more experience that you've gone through. You're in a much better position, Sagittarius, to do whatever it was that you were trying to do or start or whatever this is. Yes, yes, look, Ten of Swords in the world. Okay, so yeah, it was some growing pains. It was definitely some growing pains in terms of like money, a business or something like that, a project or something that you were wanting to do that's connected to your money. All right, tell me about this Seven of Wands here. Okay, got a couple coming out. The Hermit card, the King of Swords, Five of Cups, and the Sun here. So I just feel like, Sagittarius, whatever it is, and whatever it is that you're doing connected to your money, I feel like the overarching message is like you have to stay true to yourself in all areas of your life, Sagittarius, even when it comes down to what you do for money. Because some of you, like, I keep getting messages about people who have like a business or something like that, or there's a passion project or something you want to start. With the Ace of Wands indicates all of that. I will just say, like, it doesn't have to be for everyone else to understand, but you have to really feel and believe that. Baby, love feels so good. It's coming to such a funny things they can look forward to. The Mother's Star, wow, and the Creator card. Those are like direct opposites. I feel like you got this message again in terms of like money, business, something you want to start, something you want to do. Yep. And the Lovers in reverse, period. Eight of Wands. All right, so that's the message there, Sag. So I don't want to pull a whole lot of cards on that. Simply stop saying yes to stuff you don't want to do. Especially in, hey, Rose. Stop. Thank you for stopping by. Stop saying yes to stuff you really don't want to do. Seriously. Even connected to, especially connected to your money. I know, like, again, I know I have to reiterate. I know we live in a 3D world. We got bills. We got this and that. But you just can't. I'm great. How you doing? Well, you can't become a slave to this shit, Sag. Seriously, because it just starts messing with your energy. It kills your dreams. All right, so I feel like that is the number one like thing here. Like, stop saying yes to things, experiences, people, everything that you don't want to do. Like, just cut it out. And yes, that's going to collapse a lot of things, you know, but it's for the best. Okay. Sagittarius, you Nicki Minaj or something. All right, let's get your guidance here. Sag, I be feeling like I always have like so much to come back and say to you guys, especially as a Sag. Yeah, I always have so much to say. Are you a Sag? I'm just assuming. Can you read it? No, I don't. I'm sorry. I don't do that. But you can tell me if you want. All right, let's get your last card. Maybe Sag is one of your other placements then. Alrighty, Sagittarius, you got the new moon in Gemini, your opposite. It says think it through. And I actually want to read this. So we'll read it real quick and then we'll wrap. All right, Sag. Okay. Aquarius. Why is that? That literally, that was like the second thing that came to mind. Dope. All right, so I have a big Aquarius placement too. Aquarius moon. Ooh. All right, let me read this. It says, a positive outcome lies ahead. However, to take this opportunity from the ethers and make it real, you need a positive mindset. I got to stop, because did we not start your reading with saying that you are one of those people, Sag, who you've been going through this quote unquote hermit mode, doing all this work, whatever, and now you're integrating all this 5D energy, all this energy that's floating up there high in the spiritual planes, and you're bringing it down to the physical planes. And that's not easy. You're going to have growing pains. That's going to affect your diet, what you eat, what you are thinking about eating. You're going to be thinking about changing those things, all types of things, so that you can bring all that electrifying spiritual energy down into this physical body. The frequencies have to match. Because the energy, the frequency that you've been like attuning yourself to, right? It couldn't have, like, it couldn't come down into maybe your body as it was, especially if you know, diet's off or whatever the case may be. Things that just physically make you feel less energized and depressed or whatever the case is. Okay. All right, let me get back to it. On some level, you already know how to get what you want. Use your smarts. Okay. Think it through. Look for the signposts about what to do next. Ask. What am I expecting? Focus on positive expectations. We talked about optimism, Sag. Expectations attract. If you're having doubts, talk to someone. Make a list of your goals. There's a way through. Use your mind and words to help others see things your way. Okay. Let's go down here. Expressing whatever is on your mind is always a good idea. But this card also suggests you need to do some inner work and trust your intuition. Okay? Yeah, I doubt that I will get Aquarius done tonight. So if you want to go check out the last Aquarius one, I think I'm gonna do Aquarius tomorrow. Trust your intuition. That's been your big message, Sagittarius. Okay. All right. Here's your affirmation. You can use this if it resonates with you, of course. Okay. It says, knowledge is powerful and I am powerful. Knowledge is powerful and I am powerful. I want to wrap with one last thing. See you later. Thank you for stopping by. I want to wrap with one last thing. This said, real quick, y'all. This said, on some level, you already know how to get what you want. I was getting that, like, a lot of us, right? I'm sad. A lot of us, there are, like, we already know. We already know what it is. We already know the move that we have to make. It's just, again, about trusting yourself, about not worrying about how that's going to make another person feel, or what are they going to say, or how some of you, like I said, when you start showing up authentically as who you are and things like that, it's going to collapse a lot of timelines, a lot of people you were connected to that had no business being connected to you, or it was prolonged and overdue, you know, but you must do it anyway. This is the next part of the process, Sag. All right, so I know I talk a lot. I be so pent up because I be gone. Lately, I've been gone a lot more. Like, I've been less consistent, which that's definitely gonna change, but gotta ebb and flow. All right, I appreciate you, Sag. I love you. I pray these messages find you guys well. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.